Hi guys, this is Russell. You may be wondering why we start this last video on this document. But if you new to this video, and maybe you haven't got to the point on the SBA where you will be requested to provide something called resolution and certification. Okay, so basically what it is, I'm gonna give you a little background of this document. Initially, when you receive the money from the SBA, basically the SBA will want at some point that the company that received the money sign an agreement, actually provide a board of the meeting that is actually appointing or electing someone, which is maybe the business owner, to actually sign the money on the name of the business. So the SBA came up with this form, but initially, like since last year, beginning of this year, what we were doing, my team and I, were actually creating this, like we have to create this from scratch. The SBA didn't have the form yet. We have to create some type of board of the meeting to tell the SBA exactly what the company is, who are the shareholder or partner of the business, and when the meeting took place for them to appoint this person to sign on their name a loan of this specific amount. So we have to actually create something from scratch. But it was so difficult, I believe, that the SBA came up with this form to actually help business owner to be able to just complete this form instead of creating one from scratch. So even though the form is already there, many business owners are still getting confused on how to complete it or what to put on it. First of all, you have to provide this power of resolution. Whether you receive the loan already or you haven't received it yet, you receive here loan. If you have received the loan already, you will still receive this board of resolution, because the SBA, even though they give you the money, they actually want you to basically tell them when did you have the meeting that took place that actually elected you as the person to sign to get the money. And a lot of people received the money last year. They received this letter, they didn't respond to it. They kept receiving it. And if you don't, it might be a fraud, because it looks like you are not the person who are actually supposed to receive the money on the name of the company. So even though you received the money last year, if you check your email, you might see something like this that is requesting that you provide some type of information to tell them when the company actually decided to get the money. So let's come back to how to complete this form. If you already received the money, if you receive the money, it means that you have a loan number. That's why you're going to put the loan number right there. So I'm going to assume that a fictitious application that we're going to do, there is a loan number, okay? We're going to make up an application number. Of course, if you are doing SBA EIDL, of course, you have an application number if you apply for the loan, SBA loan. So basically, what's the application number? We're going to put 3316 367891. What is the loan number? The loan number is nothing else than what is on your agreement. I don't want to share somebody's loan agreement here, but if you receive the loan, it means that you have signed some type of loan agreement before they deposited the money into your account. So this is the loan number right here. Over here, you have to put the name of the business, okay? The business is going to be Aisha Hair Braiding. If it's an LLC, you put LLC, okay? This is the business. Okay, some people are gonna be like, okay, I'm a self-employer, what do I do? If you're a self-employer, just put your name, okay? Just put your whole name over there, because you don't have a registered business. If you're a self-employer, you don't have a registered business. I say Aisha, this is A here. If you don't have a registered business on this area, you just put your name. So don't call me to say, hey, what about if I don't have a registered business? It means that you are a sole proprietor. It means that you are self-employed, basically. If you're an Uber driver, or maybe you actually do hair braiding, but you don't have any salon, you do on yourself, you're gonna put your name right there. If you do any type of, you carry any type of entity, any type of activity where you try to generate profit, and you have applied claiming that entity or that activity in your, SBA application. Over here, you're gonna put your name, your full name, because if you receive a decline letter, guess what? Most of the time, these are requested to people on the decline letter. Go to the decline letter, go to see the name of the company. You will see the name of the company is actually your name. Okay, that's the name you're going to put here. So now over here, you are going to put your own name now. Let's say the person is, let's say Jason Parker. That's the name of the person or the business owner, okay? What's the amount? The amount you already know if you apply, okay? When you apply, you see how much you're eligible for. Let's say you're eligible for 255,400. So this is basically how much you are eligible for, okay? Or if you are eligible for this amount, I don't want to go through what all of these details are saying, but I just told you that over here, they want to actually, they want you to provide or to let them know that this person, which is Jason Parker, which is the officer or the owner of the business. It could be the officer because in the big company, you can appoint somebody who could be the CEO, who could be the chief operating, who could be the controller, who could be the chief financial officer. It could be any person that we appoint to actually sign the loan or sign the loan on behalf of the company. So it could be the officer or the owner. But if you are just a simple, self-employed, it's gonna be your name. If you are just a one-person owner of the company, it's gonna be your name. Okay. So basically, and that's it. It's so you don't have to do anything here. And right here, you just need to put your name. The name is what? I said the name was Jason Parker. I'm just going to copy this and paste right there. Jason Parker. So that's your name, the title. The title is owner. But okay, some people will get confused because you have so many names here. Again, this is a board of the mailing. We're assuming that the mailing has at least 3 people. It could be that it's not a proprietor business. It could be that it's an LLC with different partners. Maybe the 3 partners gathered here and sat down to have this mailing. Okay, if it's the case, maybe we have the first person, which is this one, who is the owner. It could also be president. You also have maybe, somebody else, which is what, Smith Aisha, or maybe Aisha Kone. Let's say Aisha Kone, she's the Chief Financial Officer, CFO, okay? You have somebody else. If you have so many people who gather to actually decide to get this loan, this is what is called the board of the meeting. So, but over here is one person owner of the business. So I'm gonna remove everything. The person sat and decided because he's the only owner, he doesn't have to sit with somebody else. He decided he needs this money. So at the end, what do you have to put here? So basically over here, the person who is going to sign this document is the only person that is going to have his name here, because not 10 persons can sign the loan agreement, because only one person is going to sign the loan agreement, which is the person you see the name right here. So this same name, you're going to report it right here. The name is Jason Smith, Jason Parker, sorry. Jason Parker. So this is the person going to sign the loan document. Of course, we're going to put his title here. The title is going to be the same title over here. It's going to be the owner. Again, it could have been that it's just the CFO that is doing this. That, if it's the case, you will have here CFO right here, and you also have here CFO. Okay, and the dates. What's the date? Today is the December 12th. When I put 2021. Okay, that's the date. And the signature, of course, is going to sign here. So when you finish it, you're going to sign your name right here. You sign how you normally sign a document. So I think that is everything. Of course, if you still have any other detail that is not disclosed here, feel free to shoot us on the comment of this video, or any other way you find necessary to contact us so we can provide more explanation. Yeah, so that was a short minute explanation on how to complete this form. Again, any other form that you are interested in, how to complete about the SBA, we have the Facebook group where we disclose all of this. If you're not watching this in the Facebook group, you're watching it on YouTube. If you are actually in trouble to how to create any other document that are requested by the SBA for you to get the loan, feel free to join the Facebook group that is going to be maybe on the description of this video, so you can join and search for any other loan document that you need specifically for the SBA program. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Drop the question if you have one, or share your concern about this document. Thank you so much.